time machine, as well as a crate of supplies. Here's how to launch. Find the power keys, then place them in the right spots.
Thanks.
Why are you coming in here, my guy? Pull this out.
A super transfer is headed your way. Take it now.
Flying Nimbus!
You found a power key. Go slot it.
One disconnected that trash.
An ally needs your help.
Yeah, power key there.
You don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in.
Thank you so much.
Hey, great! You found another power key. Use it quick. I sent you a super transfer.
Flying Nimbus!
Use it to hold the enemy back.
Ooh, one more key.
Thanks.
Great! You know what to do with that key.
Flying Nimbus! Oh man.
Out of there. Wow, strong level 3. One person still level 0.
Ally down! If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies.
Level 3 still strong, doing nothing.
Change!
Hey, great! You found another power key. Use it quick.
Welcome. Thank you. Close.
I don't know where this BQ
Flying
is.
Nimbus!
Still have a key right there.
Great! You know what to do with that key. An ally needs your help. You don't know what danger awaits.
Who is
Think
this
before
AQ?
rushing in.
About 6 players.
Flying Nimbus!
Ally down! If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies. I've sent a new super transfer. Sorry, that'll have to do for now.
This guy can destroy 2 areas instead of destroying It's me in the level 4 of the Dragon King.
This is bad. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them.
Stay calm. Stay calm. Oh, man.
Fuck this, man.
Ah!
Where's that level 4?
Stay calm.
Love this.
Say goodbye! Let's go!
Intend to rescue them. Watch out for enemies. The startup system for the super time machine is ready. Head there now. This is down. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help.
That was not letting me go.
I'll send some supplies to help. Make good
He
use
was
of them.
waste. Let's see what happens with this guy. Still recording. anytime you play with people with like survivor names, salute you. What? Like they're even so lazy to even change their name.
The startup system is under attack. Stop it if you can, but retreat if you need to. Got it? The startup system's under attack. It's dangerous, so tread carefully if you want to get closer.
I hate raiders like this, bro. There's one survivor left. There's no reason to go out your way to try to kill him. Just destroy the time machine and call it a day, bro. Guys, let me just put the manga on for you guys, because this is just a waste of time. But I'm kind of still recording it. Recording every match, win or loss, till the end.
Anything back and give him everything you've got, Whis went on to say to himself. To which all of a sudden, with a gigantic shockwave now shown having to echo all throughout the Null Realm upon Budo being shown crashing into Goku, it was just upon with this now being shown having to happen where the Grand Priest went on to respond, well, now this is a surprise. Goodness, how honestly exciting. Even, I dare say, expected, with Yoshido chiming in, whoa, there's just no way. Whoa, what are the odds? I told him to tag me in, and now look. Oh, Budo's in trouble now. Yes, it was just as I had hoped for, Whis went on to respond. There's the difference I wanted to see. To which, back down on the battlefield, as Budo was shown extremely surprised by the outcome of what had just happened, it was just upon with Budo now having to acknowledge this where Budo went on to question, wait, how are you able to see me close in on you like that? Your reaction speed wasn't nowhere near this sharp before. You know something, Goku went on to ask? As mighty as you are, you've got some nerve bringing my friends and family into all of this, and that's something that I just won't stand for, Goku continues. In which, surprisingly, without even having to look at Budo, with Goku shown having to hold on to Budo's punch, we can only now begin to see the difference compared to what Goku was then and what Goku is now, as Goku then went on to continue, and don't worry, because I'm just as surprised as you are. Yeah, what an unbelievably outrageous and sensational feeling. I never would have imagined that there would ever be a way for anyone to pull something like this off, and so you just saw the first to do it. And I can already see it that this time things will not be going in your favor, with Budo responding, so what? And what is the point of all of this anyway, Saiyan? Catching punches isn't going to win you the day against me, and so your monologue falls short on deaf's ears, Goku. You think so, Goku questions? Well, I doubt that, because now that I am more than what I could have ever imagined becoming before, this is going to be where you lose, and deep down, you know it. With Budo responding, oh, really? Don't get a big head, Saiyan. You and I have only started to scratch the surface of this battle. I'm going to make you regret ever bringing my friends and family into this, you coward, Goku says. I did what was necessary to draw forth your greatest power only so that my point can be proven yet again once I smash your face onto the canvas, as I am forced to do now yet again, Goku. There's only one way this ends, Budo continues. Either you die or I do, and I can assure you that it won't be me who loses. Well, to see the 5th strongest be this invested in a battle is indeed a rarity, I'll say, the Grand Priest responds. Of course, considering his history, perhaps Budo is invested in this because he finds Goku to be worthy of now taking seriously after all, but we will see. With Budo now shown having to crack his knuckles in telling Goku, I want you to know something before we continue, Saiyan. Every action that I have taken in our fights, no matter how violent or how cruel, has been for the greater good of preserving my position as one of the strongest warriors to currently exist. And so little by little, I am going to show you exactly why that is and how dangerous I can really be. So for your sake, I hope you're ready, because you won't be getting any more chances from me like that again. With Goku responding, you can have a certain level of arrogance about yourself and who you are, which is fine, but what you should never lose sight of are those very crucial moments of severely underestimating your opponents, Budo. Having too much pride could spell the death of a warrior, but now let's see which one of us will truly hold out and be the last one standing by the very end of this. Well, so now tell me the Grand Priest questions. Are you feeling more relieved knowing that Son Goku is still holding on to this fight on such a grand level, Whis? Well, though I will admit and say that I did not think he was going to pull it off given his struggles to be shown doing so prior, I actually am, Whis says. With the combined fighting prowess of both powers along with their instinctual capabilities to move and fight on more of an advanced level, I would go as far as to say that Goku isn't going to be so easy to take down like he was before. To where as soon as Budo was now the first to be shown having to take immediate action by going after Goku, it was just before the two were then shown fighting where the Grand Priest went on to chime in, well, I hope for Goku's sake that this turns out in his favor rather than it being something that gets in his way, but again, don't forget, Whis, you should know better than anyone that Budo has yet to use his full power in this fight, the Grand Priest adds, and if Goku wishes to beat him without Budo going to that extent, then it must be done before Budo decides to use everything he is made of in order to tear into the Saiyan. But again, we'll see how this goes, to which as soon as Budo was now shown having to miss one of his strikes, even the others who were shown spectating had gone as far as to make note of this, as Akuma went on to respond, "Oh, do you see what I mean now? Gotcha, Saiyan," Budo shouts. "Did you?" Goku responds. "Because you missed." "Oh, you cocky ape," Budo shouts. In which once again, as soon as Budo was attempting to strike Goku, with Goku being shown avoiding everything, it didn't appear as though this was going to be just as easy as Budo thought it would, as Akuma went on to then continue, "Oh, this is exactly why I told Budo to finish the mortal from the beginning, and now look." His heightened sense of speed and awareness are getting him out of situations where he would have easily fallen to prior. To which seconds later, as soon as Primal Goku was now shown punching Budo in the stomach, with Budo now shown visibly hurt by this, that was when Goku went on to then tell him, "My turn now. This one's for earlier, Budo." "Oh yes!" Whis shouts. "You're doing it, Goku! Yes! That's the way!" With Goku continuing, "Still think this is going to be another cakewalk for you like it was before?" With Budo responding, You have no idea, Saiyan. For the first time since ascending into becoming
what's up,
the
T? How you
fifth
doing?
strongest, I am able to
Just
feel
waiting for the next
pain
match to begin.
again. Something that
doing
I
pretty good.
didn't think I would
Got 7 out
ever
of 8
feel
players.
in my lifetime again, especially not to the likes of a Saiyan mortal, and quite frankly, I am absolutely loving every second of it, Goku. So maybe, just maybe, I may have taken this new power of yours for granted, but that'll only just motivate me
Alright, on the
even
match.
more
Should
than
start
it
in 2
already
minutes.
did to crush you. You still aren't anywhere near my level of strength, and so I'm going to show you as we continue to fight, little worm. You should have quit while you were ahead, and so now even if you did, you can forget it. To whereupon Budo now having to be shown throwing Goku across the stage, that was when Budo then went on to continue. "So now let us continue, Son Goku. There is more that I want to see along with show you." No crap, Goku went on to say to himself after maintaining balance. He's starting to increase his speed in order to try and match mine. And I've got to avoid his strikes at all costs if I want to win. In which that was exactly what Goku ended up doing, because upon Budo now shown yet again having to miss yet another one of his punches, it was just upon him now being shown having to do so where Yoshido then went on to comment, "Whoa, now this is getting
Another
good,
bully.
you guys. It's a battle of seeing which
Level
one of them is
75.
the faster counterpuncher here, huh? To which, with Goku now being shown appearing behind Budo and elbowing him directly in the spine, not only was Budo's body sent hurtling towards the edge of the ring, but it was only upon having to be shown doing so where the Grand Priest went on to then comment, Goku is showing nothing less than incredible speed out there against the Fifth, and I always knew there was something special.
Match 1? Maybe after this match. Should be priority 5. Grade 2. It's very difficult to beat Broly, I'm not gonna lie.
Can you hear me?
Flying Nimbus!
It's Trunks. I've set a super time machine, as well as a crate of supplies. Here's how to launch. Find the power keys, then place them in the right spots.
Done.
You found a power key. Go slot it.
Before trying to get this key real quick.
Ally down! If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies. Great! You know what to do with that key.
Someone!
You have my thanks.
I had to be and try to find that key.
Flying Nimbus!
Oh, he might be destroying key actually. No, he destroyed it.
You okay?
Got here at the same time.
That's a new power key. Place it now. Great! You know what to do with that key.
Gonna have to eat. Still the full team.
Hey, great! You found another power key. Use it quick. This is bad. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them.
I don't even know where this guy is.
Holy hell. Ally down! If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies.
It goes our full team.
Someone save me!
got 4 Dragon Balls. Are you?
This is bad. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution is going to help them. The startup system for the super time machine is ready. Head there now.
Holy, missed me. Barrier. Barrier key sense. Very hard, man.
An ally needs your help. You don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in.
You okay?
I owe you one. Flying Nimbus!
Oh man.
No one's on the time machine.
I'll send some supplies to help. Make good use of them.
It's close to getting level 3. Well, he's level 3 now. Dude, this game still looks so fun.
Bastard! Somebody's down! Exercise
it.
extreme caution
That
if you're
was
going
really
to
tough.
help them. An ally needs
Yeah,
your
this game's
help.
pretty fun.
We don't know what danger awaits.
Playing
Think
it as
before
much as I
rushing
can
in.
before it dies
I
out.
sent you a super transfer. Use it to hold the enemy back.
I owe you one.
Flying Nimbus!
Just us, homie.
The startup system's under attack. It's dangerous, so tread carefully if you want to get closer. The startup system is under attack. Stop it if you can, but retreat if you need to. Got it? The startup system destroyed. The escape time machine's almost present. You need to head for the beacon that's indicated by a blue light.
What? Man, I'm trying to do P-Blast. Not much we could have done. We're just us two.
This is where you die. Finished already.
I've sent the escape time machine. Use it to get out of there. The escape time
I
machine
think
is
Broly
back.
had that last Dragon Ball.
Whenever you have a beacon, you can call it again. I've sent the escape time machine. Use it to get out of there.
Well, he's too strong, man. This guy's Brock Lesnar.
If you'd only chosen death, you could have avoided more suffering. The end is nigh.
You need a solid team, man. You can't play with randoms. A little bit. We'll have a Raider match soon.
About him, a very smart and evasive tactic to trick Budo into, to where even then Budo was not having it, because upon being shown having to stop himself from falling on over, that was where Budo went on to then shout, "Us, you annoying little creature, oh no you don't." Well, I honestly can't believe this, Yoshido comments. The Saiyan's throwing Budo off his game here. Uh-oh. Oh, there he goes again. Hey, you better think fast or you're cooked, Budo. With Budo having to respond, "Oh, you're good, Goku. You're actually starting to surprise me now that you're well ahead of where you were, but it's like I said, don't get cocky. And I can't believe that you are actually about to make me try here, Saiyan, but there is more to me than what you are seeing on the surface, and so I'm just getting started." To where as soon as Budo was now shown having to avoid one of Goku's punches and now shown having to uppercut him in the stomach, it was just as the fight was now beginning to intensify where Whis went on to chime in, "Oh, it's as I feared. Though Goku's power is unlike anything that it ever was prior to this, and I'm afraid that he is still weaker than Budo unless he either continues to adapt and getting stronger while this goes on, which I doubt Budo will do, or unless Goku finds an alternative way to beat him other than knockout. Oh, these are the 5 mightiest for a reason, but I think Goku knows how to finally win. But he will need to set the trap in order for it to work, as this would be the first time that a mortal such as Goku would have gone on to beat one of the 5 strongest in a duel if he pulls this off, but, well, in order for it to work without Budo catching on, then I think he will need to bait him until that time is right." To which all the while in the meantime, when then going back onto planet Earth, we now see how Beast Gohan was seemingly having to pursue Cooler after having to smash him through the lookout, as with Gohan now looking to finally put Cooler in his place, it was only upon Gohan now arriving back on top of the lookout where Gohan went on to ask, "Now where did he go? You and your brother are going to learn quickly on why coming here was the biggest mistake that either of you could have possibly made. Now you have my blood pumping," as Frieza went on to chime in, "Well, I would honestly say that I'm quite surprised by this newly discovered power of yours, but, well, since you're Goku's son, then that much was already to be expected from you. And what say you, brother? Having fun out there against the boy? Or do you want me to swap in and handle him for you? So what's your call going to be?" With Cooler responding, "You stay right where you are, Frieza. I'm having way too much fun for you to ruin this for me. Him and I are only just starting to get to know one another, and so he's mine until the very end." To where even then Beast Gohan was not having it, because upon Gohan now being shown having to power up, it was right before Gohan was then shown having to make his move where Gohan went on to then shout, "Enough of this, you monsters! This is not a game and you won't continue to hurt anyone anymore!" What's wrong? Enjoying our battle there, Super Saiyan Cooler questions? To where in a surprising like fashion with Gohan shown having to avoid each and every single one of Cooler's death beams, as he was now shown being close enough and finally being able to make contact, that was when Gohan then went on to respond, "Oh yeah, way more than you think." To which, as with Gohan now being shown successful enough in landing a huge blow upon Cooler's stomach, it was just as Frieza went as far as to now observe this, where Frieza then went on to continue, "Of course, it's his anger that drives him to push and get stronger as things play out. It was just as we've studied, and so Cooler shouldn't be too far off, especially since he's also getting stronger too. Oh, little do you know, Saiyan, you are no different than us, especially not after taking that serum. You'll soon see. I will never understand guys like you," Gohan went on to tell Cooler. "You all appear to be the same each and every single time, and you never seem to learn. But even with my dad and Vegeta gone, so as long as I am here, then scum like you will never succeed in winning." Oh, is that so, Cooler questions? Well, then think what you want about me and my brother, but we are definitely not going to be like anything you've ever faced just before. Aren't you starting to see it for yourself, Saiyan? There is more to my brother and I than you can possibly imagine, and so you can only pray for a miracle to help you against what me and Frieza have become. And both Goku and Vegeta will realize this too. Especially since I know you felt it, Cooler continues. I know you felt your friend's power within me, and so how fitting is it that we use that very power to crush you worms permanently? Of course, these worms, Frieza went on to say to himself. None of them are giving us either Goku or Vegeta's location. Well, maybe a few more screams ought to get them to squeal. To which upon Frieza now being shown having to stomp on down Dende's spine, that was when Frieza then went on to tell Gohan, you might want to consider this opportunity and tell my brother what he wants to know, Saiyan. Especially if you don't want this little pest here to die. Dende, no! Why are you dragging him into this, you coward? Leave Dende out of this. He doesn't know anything, so now stop this. I am the one that you both want, and so come and fight me if you want to know. But then, it was just upon mid-sentence before Gohan could even finish where Cooler was shown punching Gohan in the face by telling him, oh, trust me, you are on top of our list, boy. You're a lot tougher than I expected for you to be, and so I can now see what I need to do in order to put you in your place, and so you should consider this an honor, Saiyan. Training with my brother for the years that I did has given me the edge that I need, especially in situations like this. And so I want you to know that one way or another, you will tell us where your father and Vegeta are, because running the risk of having this entire planet be destroyed isn't something that I would gamble on if I were you. And so are you ready to see more? With Beast Gohan responding, you don't scare me, and so do whatever it is that you're about to do, because it won't make a difference by the end of the day. I'm not going to tell you where they are, even if I knew where they were, and so you're beating a dead horse here. So now either put your money where your mouth is or leave. And that was exactly what Cooler ended up doing, because it was upon the moment with Cooler now having to be shown powering up, that was when Cooler went on to address Gohan by then responding, well, alright then, Saiyan, then I'll just go right ahead and put my money exactly where my mouth is. So now watch. Allow me to now show you my third evolution. In which from out of nowhere, the minute we then get to see how a gigantic aura had now erupted on Kame's lookout, it was just upon with Cooler now being shown transforming where Frieza went on to then add, foolish Saiyan. That's right, Cooler, show them all. Show this monkey what we've been training for during these times of peace they've shared. God, no way, Gohan went on to say to himself. Is that what I think it is? But how? Just what kind of training did this guy and his brother do? First you will see, and then you will die, worm. Unreal. He has a golden form.
Yeah, grab
just
the
like Frieza.
grab the
His
special
power
edition.
is massive
I don't know why it's
compared to what
$7.
it was just a few moments ago. He wasn't
But if it's on sale,
bluffing,
grab
as
it.
with Orange Piccolo now shown having to aid Gohan.
And right now
in
we're just
battle,
watching the
it was
fan
just upon
manga
with Piccolo
until
now being shown touching on
the next
down, where
match
Piccolo
begins.
went on to address Gohan by
waiting in the
telling
lobby's
him,
kinda boring.
Gohan, listen to me. It's likely that they did something to themselves that
Matches usually
completely
take 5
altered their
minutes.
power, which is why we are able to sense Vegeta, Broly, and many others come from their life force. And so if we don't kill these two right now, then I fear it'll only get worse for us. With Gohan responding, yeah, that would explain a lot if they did, but just what exactly did they do that resulted in our friend's power being shown coming from them? I don't like this. We can't let them have their way, especially not now. To where moments later, as Golden Cooler was now shown having to emerge from the aura that was emanating from his body, it was just before the moment of contact and being shown having to fight both Orange Piccolo and Beast Gohan, where Cooler went on to respond, well, check out the big brains on your orange friend there, Gohan. Maybe along the way I will tell you what we did once I get what we came here for from the two of you. My golden form ought to be enough to rip you two apart, and so this will be as far as I go and the last thing that you two will ever see before you die. So you better get used to it and fast, Cooler continues. try and fight me together if you'd like. That'll only clear 2 birds with 1 stone if you do. Surely you don't mind if I kill these 2 and get it over with before you even have your turn now, do you, Frieza? I assume that you wouldn't mind since we have bigger fish to fry once they're dead anyway, with Frieza responding, "Oh no, by all means, Cooler, go right ahead. And if you wish to blow this entire planet up in the process, then far be it from me to hold that against
He's not
you,
looking good right now.
especially if they
I have to
aren't
switch back to
here.
Survivor.
So now go ahead and shred these worms as you
we get
see
faster
fit."
matches in
To which
Survivor
with
Team.
Orange Piccolo and Beast Gohan now being shown left with no other option than to fight Golden Cooler, it was just upon with both Piccolo and Gohan now being shown powering up where Orange Piccolo went on to address Gohan by telling him, "Listen, we've got to use everything that we have and hit this guy with everything we've got, Gohan. We are the only ones who stand in the way of life and death, and so forget about the damage we cause, just don't hold back." "Right, so then let's smash him and be done with this once and for all then, Piccolo," Gohan responds. "We can't risk having everything be destroyed, and so if it means that we have to die to save it, then I'm ready." As with Budo now shown having to headbutt Goku in the face in sending his body flying out towards the ring, it was only upon Budo now being shown having to do so where the other spectators, including Yoshido, went on to then add, "Hey, so what if, and this is a stretch here, but what if this Saiyan is actually able to somehow, in some kind of way, be lucky enough to beat Budo?" Yoshido asks. "Does that mean that Budo's position as being the 5th ranking strongest would hereby be moved on over to the Saiyan? It would be quite the shock if it does turn out to be the case, wouldn't you all agree?" With Akuma responding, "Well, if it does happen, then Budo deserves it for being so lenient with the mortal. But what say you, Takira? I know you've likely have seen the outcome of this battle between them, didn't you?"
Anytime you
With
can get
Takira
breakers on sale,
responding, "Even if I
pick it
did,
up
there
if
is
you don't have it.
something more to this
Pretty fun
mortal
game,
than
especially if you
either
have,
of you are
friends you can play
seeing
with.
on the surface, and so if what I assess is to be true, then it'll surely happen during the heat of the moment." With Yoshido asking, "You see? Why even bother talking to him, Akuma? He's only going to remain cryptic with what he sees. Oh, you're never any fun, you know that, Takira?" Well, the difference is quite clear now compared to before, the Grand Priest went on to chime in, because not only is Goku able to take a lot of what Budo is throwing at him and coming back from it, but he is also shown able to fight back while taking the damage, to which as soon as Budo was now shown having to unleash a barrage of death rays upon Goku, it was just upon with Goku now being shown having to move away in the nick of time where Akuma went on to continue, "I can see why Budo is having a bit of trouble catching the Saiyan now. It's Goku's Ultra Instinct that's giving him the edge in this battle, as he is using more of its speed and agility to avoid any of Budo's attacks. And in order to keep that from happening," Akuma continues, "Budo is going to have to ground the Saiyan first rather than challenge his instinctual speed." To which upon Goku now shown having to avoid each and every single one of Budo's death rays, it was only as Whis was watching where Whis then went on to say to himself, "Very good display of speed, Goku. Remember what I told you about how you could use speed and agility to your advantage here. Since the 5 do not possess the ability to maintain a calm heart such as what is required to obtain Ultra Instinct, you can use this as leverage in order to push forth towards victory if and only if you are able to do it the right way." Hey, look there, Yoshido went on to chime in. "It looks like the Saiyan's getting closer and closer down there. I don't know about this. Looks like you'll have to change your strategy up, Budo. He's right in front of you." To which upon Goku now shown having to avoid yet a close encounter shot from Budo's death ray, it was only as Goku went on to do so where Goku went on to comment, "Looks like those death rays of yours aren't going to be what slows me down this time, Budo." In which upon Goku now shown having to strike Budo, that was when Akuma went on to then continue, "What Budo needs to do is box the Saiyan in, not allow him to roam freely around that stage. It's clear by now he's going to continue to use that speed of his until he finds an opening. Looks like you're starting to teeter closer and closer towards the edge of the ring there, Primal," Goku went on to tell Budo. "Nothing that you tried on me before will be working in your favor again, especially now since I know what to expect." With Budo responding, "Or so you think, Goku. There is much more that I have yet to show you, and so I can already see that this form of yours is already starting to get to your head, since you already think that you are the one who's who's in complete control here. Well, guess what, Saiyan? You're not. I'm starting to memorize your movements, and so it's only going to be a matter of time before you slip up and make a mistake. And that's when I'll get you, Budo continues. All you're doing is firing me up, so don't get too full of yourself just yet. So is that what you're really doing, Goku asks, or are you stalling because you know that in a matter of moments the tables are going to completely change in my favor as I finally put you down once and for all? So which one is it? If you are so much stronger than I am, then I want to see it for myself, Goku says. I'm not looking to have what happened before happen to me again, and so it's hard for me to believe that you're still hiding so much more power than what you're letting off, and so if you don't do something to change this, then you know that I'm going to beat you, with Budo responding, bravo, Goku. A fine little speech you managed to put together there, but it's like I just said, you are not the one who is in complete control here. I am. What? You don't think that I see what you're trying to do here, Budo questions? Since you obviously know that I'm still much stronger than you are, even now, you're trying to wring me out as a means of beating me since you can't knock me out or kill me, aren't you? Well, I will say, though I admire your will to continue, you'd be insane to think that I'd fall over the edge and into the void that easily. I'm only just getting started, with Goku going on to then say to himself, shoot, so he knows what I'm trying to do. Well, so much for keeping my plan a secret here, but it's still my best shot at beating him. You and I both know that you won't throw me out of this stage, and so since you can't kill me, knock me out, or make me submit, then wringing me out is all you have left as an option, which will not be what wins you the day here, and you know it, Budo says. Especially not while I have yet to use my full power against you, and so what will your next move be, Budo questions? Are you going to come at me, or do you want me to go all out against you and obliterate you once and for all? Your call, with Goku responding, yeah, tough words there coming from the 5th strongest in the multiverse, but I want to see if you can catch me first, Budo. I wonder if your speed is as sharp as that massive power you got dormant within you, with Budo putting this into question by asking, what did you just say? You want me to try and catch you? Oh, just what kind of foolishness are you talking about here, Saiyan? No, what? He wants you to try and catch him, Yoshido asks. Oh, that's rich. I didn't know that we were going to play tag here with each other. Hey, Budo, swap in with me and let me have at him. I can separate my body, and so I'll be able to catch him for ya. To catch him, Akuma asks. What is this? What a complete joke, as Takiro went on to then say to himself, so that's how he does it. Now I understand. You are a fool to let this happen, Budo, to which upon Goku now being the first shown to make his move, it was just upon with Budo quickly following Goku where Budo went on to then shout, oh no you don't, Saiyan, a game of cat and mouse, huh? Well then I'll be the hunter and you'll be the prey, with the Grand Priest chiming in, well this ought to be interesting. Now I wonder what Goku is thinking about that would lead him into making such a decision. To which upon Budo now being shown getting closer and closer, it was just as Budo was shown doing so where Budo went on to then shout, thought you can outrun me, Saiyan? Looks like you aren't as fast as you thought you were, now are you? Now come here, little worm, with Goku going on to then say to himself, he took the bait, that's right. Yes, now just stay on me and don't look anywhere else. Almost there. To which seconds later, with Goku all of a sudden now shown vanishing upon Budo having to be shown missing his strike yet again, it was fairly obvious now that Budo had gone as far as to take Goku's bait, as Budo went on to shout, why you coward? Stop running from me and fight me like a true warrior, Saiyan. Budo, he led you right towards the edge of the ring. It's a trap, Akuma shouts. As it was all of a sudden now from behind Budo, Primal Goku was shown having to knee Budo directly in the spine in doing what he possibly could in order to drive Budo out of the ring, as upon Budo now being shown having to edge ever so closer, that was where Whis went on to then shout, "Yes, he got him!" Oh, I can't believe that I'm about to say this, but Goku may in fact be able to win if he is able to keep this momentum going. I knew he would find a way, but was it enough? With the Grand Priest responding, "Well, as shocking as it may be, look closer," he says. Budo isn't letting himself go over, with Budo responding, "God, what the heck is going on here? Why am I letting myself fall for such cheap tricks? Oh, no you don't, Goku. I'm not going to let you knock me over that easily." And now you're really starting to get under my skin. Not because you're winning, but because you truly don't know when to give up when you should. To where as soon as Budo was now shown wrapping his tail around Goku's exact knee in which he had made contact with, and from there not only being shown pulling Goku on down to the ground and backflipping over him, but that was when Budo then went on to then tell Goku, "I'd die before ever having someone like you trick me into going over the edge like that, Saiyan. Now come here. You're getting desperate and the tactics that you are starting to use against me are showing for it, Goku." Now then, where were we? Yes, something about catching you, right? That was slick, I'll give you that much, but now I'm really starting to get fed up with you. And so what do you say that you and I turn things up a bit and wrap this up for good, Budo asks. "I have a little surprise for you, but I'll wait until the time is right so I can give it to you, and in case you're curious about what it is, it's exactly what you've been asking for, Goku." To where even then, while this was happening, when then going back onto Earth and seeing Golden Cooler be struck from behind from out of nowhere, it had only now appeared as though these attacks were not coming from neither Beast Gohan or Orange Piccolo, but now instead, it now appeared as though new fighters have made their way onto the battlefield in assisting our heroes, as Beast Gohan went on to comment, "Whoa, hey, where the heck did those blasts just suddenly come from? Wait a second, hey Piccolo, are you seeing that over there too?" "I do," Piccolo says. "Dende must have alerted as many of us as he could after contacting you about all of this. So we've got to make sure that we are all careful because it doesn't look as though these two are screwing around anymore, and so be on guard." "I should have known that more of you would come," Golden Cooler went on to respond. "Rats always tend to travel in packs, and so you will both regret that dearly. And of course you'd attack me from behind, but as you can see, I didn't even feel any of it." To where surprisingly enough, with both Android 17 and Android 18 now shown arriving on the battlefield, that was when Android 18 went on to respond, "Ugh, we should have known that you'd be back, Frieza. And so this is your older brother from what we heard of, huh? You don't look so tough to us, and so back off if the two of you know what's good for you, because we aren't here to chit-chat. You two aren't going to be destroying anything now that we're here, and so it's best if you tell your brother to stand down," 17 says, "and pack your things up now and leave, Frieza. You remember what happened when we fought alongside each other at the tournament, don't you? So you should know that I'm not one to back down or fall to someone so easily," 17 continues. "And while we have your
Make me immortal! Let the Carnival of Terror begin.
Put me in a bad spot. So you have to double check, man. Vader doesn't pick. Moscato doesn't pick up all the time.
If you don't have them, then I have no need for them. Give me the Dragon Balls. You have my thanks.
I need a civilian radar. I get my level 2. Once he enters me.
Where are the Dragon Balls? Sorry, you got the wrong guy.
Took much longer to get my
Where
level
are
2
the
though.
Dragon Balls?
We got it.
Where are the
Almost at
Dragon
level 3.
Balls? Even if I had one, why would I give it to Eradicate them! Now!
You might end up going this way somehow.
Someone, please help.
Prepare yourselves!
They still have a full team. So I'm not trying to rush right now. Destroy all the areas. Always destroy the vending machines. They already set the DP. There's someone right there. So I saw someone over here. Just dodge that.
Shoot!
Smart. You guys are just sacrificing themselves.
No way.
There's nothing.
No way.
Those other balls, man.
I will not tolerate failure.
They should have set the key by now. I think it's just call it a day.
Dragon Fist.
Hoping you had the other side of Dragon Balls.
You will give me the Dragon Balls.
What do you mean?
Summoning this match.
I intend to rid the universe of every last one of you.
Let's go!
Understood.
I don't know how that person got the Dragon Balls. I swear this person had it.
to a crumble.
Easy win. But I swear, the other
You're
person...
no match for me.
I don't know how they got the Dragon Ball. I watched that person pick the Dragon Ball up, run away, unless she dropped it, and the other person scooped it, but still got the W. Easy win.
Attention, grab the Guardian now, Boo! Boo? Frieza questions. What the heck? As from beneath him, we then see how an arm was shown extending on out and grabbing Dende by the back of his shirt and having to pull him under. That was when 17 then went on to shout, "Oh, you didn't think that we'd come here alone, did you? You brought the blob here with you too?" Frieza questions. Oh, and just where did he just manage to come from? I wasn't able to sense any of you coming from anywhere, wretched worms. Good job, Boo! Orange Piccolo shouts. We owe you one for that, and so make sure that you get Dende to safety and as far away from these two monsters as you can. Things are about to get real ugly here, as an enraged Majin Buu then went on to address Frieza by telling him, "Buu don't like you. Your energy is pure evil. You won't hurt Buu's friends anymore without Buu here to protect them. And so if Little Lizard wants to fight, then come and fight Buu then." With Frieza responding, "Oh, is that so? My oh my. Of all the stories I heard about the great Majin Buu, my father always warned me to never pick a fight with the so-called Great Demon of the Deep, but I look at you now and I just can't help but laugh," Frieza continues. "Not only at what you are, but by how weak you are compared to me, you overstuffed pile of bubblegum trash. But who am I to deny you a fight with me? And so if you truly wish to dig an early grave for yourself upon helping your little friends, well then so be it. We were hoping that more of you worms would show up and do something to try and stop us anyways, and so how's about it, brother?" Now 18, while he isn't looking 17 went on to tell his sister, "We can't hold anything back against this guy, so let's tag him with everything we've got." "Got it," 18 says. "I'm right on your left, so let's go." But then, it was just before either android could do anything against Golden Cooler, where Cooler was shown elbowing both of them in the stomach by responding, "In your dreams, androids. I'm going to grind you both into pieces by the time this day is through. But now I'm starting to wonder, which one of these pieces of junk should I destroy first, Frieza?" "Oh, leave them out of this and fight us, you coward," Orange Piccolo went on to respond. "If you're looking for a fight, then look no further," with Cooler responding, "Oh, please, and who exactly are you even referring to that will be the one to give me a challenge? You? You're doomed, Namekian." But that was when Beast Gohan also tried his luck in attacking Cooler, with Cooler grabbing onto his punch by responding, "Ah, yes, and then there's you. If there is anyone who is even remotely close of being a challenge to me here, then it is you, Saiyan. So let us resume where we left off before these rats got in our way." "Oh, like hell I'll be leaving Gohan's side, you monster. I'm fighting too." But then, we only from that point then see how Golden Cooler had managed to swipe away Orange Piccolo with his tail by telling him, "You'll be doing nothing, and so out of my way so that I may kill the son of the man who we are looking for. Now then, before I grind you into the dirt, tell me where Goku is now. You are running on borrowed time, monkey, so tell us where he is now," Cooler shouts. "Not willing to talk, huh? Well, I'll get you to squeal one way or another, Saiyan." To which, upon Cooler being shown having to punch Gohan in the stomach before having to proceed in double axe handling him back down onto the lookout, it was only right after with Gohan being shown lifting up his head and seeing Frieza beat up on Majin Buu, where Gohan then went on to shout, "God damn them! Oh no, Majin Buu's losing ground out there against Frieza. He's no match for him out there like this. He'll be slaughtered. Oh, this is very bad. Don't let him win, Boo! Hold on, you've got to keep pushing back against him. Don't let him edge you out, Boo! But even then, despite Gohan's words of encouragement, with Frieza shown beating Majin Buu down, it was only upon with Frieza now being shown doing so where Frieza went on to then comment, "Oh, so this was supposed to be the terrifying Majin Buu? I don't know what in the world my father was thinking when he warned me about you when I was a child. You're more of a punching bag to me than you are a threat, creature." As Frieza went on to then look on over towards Gohan by then continuing, "Aw, what's wrong?"
I had this cough for like almost 2 weeks now.
What do you think of it?
Feels
Quite
better.
the color,
Sometimes my eyes get a little watery. I have stupid cough.
Oh, you don't understand. Your time is already at an end. You filth. Let us finish this. Indeed.
Pretty high level too.
Because those insolent mortals continue to defy and
I go out for a day, bro. I've been KO'd for like 2 weeks now. It's good, you're better.
Can you hear me?
Flying Nimbus!
Trunks. I've set a super
My
time
body
machine,
doesn't
as
feel
well as a
ill
crate
anymore.
of supplies.
But I still have this stupid
Here's how
cough.
to launch. Find the
Sometimes my
power
eyes
key,
be getting watery.
then place them in the right spots.
But I should be better soon.
I need help! You're a big help!
Where are we? I have no idea.
Someone save me!
You found a power key. Go slot it.
Thanks.
I need to start finding more keys quick.
You have my thanks. Flying Nimbus!
Great.
Actually, I could
You know
use
what to
this.
do with that key.
Welcome. Thank you.
Close to level 3. We're beating up some monsters.
Hey, great. You found another power key. Use it quick. Ally
I'm gonna go try to
down.
find this
If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies.
this A and B key. I just I'll melt civilian.
Flying Nimbus!
This is bad. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them.
Great! You know what to do with that key.
Bro, that's our star player.
That's a new power key. Place it now.
Hopefully Isaiah will set that key. Set this key. I hit the D just in case no one's setting that key.
I need help.
All
If it's a
existence
lawsuit.
is an extension of the gods. Without us, there is nothing. Nada.
Avatar is used.
You
Access the
mortals
startup system from the central area. Just a little more to go, then you're done.
Ally down! If you
Flying
intend to
Nimbus!
rescue them, watch out for enemies.
Hopefully he's going towards a time machine.
It appears
A super transfer is headed your way. Take it now.
Get up!
I owe you.
Take the soda, homie.
Flying Nimbus!
The startup system's under attack. It's dangerous.
Did anyone grab the
so tread
transfer?
carefully if you want to get closer. The startup system is under attack.
Oh man.
Stop it if you can, but retreat if you need to. Got it?
I'll send some supplies to help. Make good use
Grab
of
the fucking thing, come on. What are you guys doing?
Gotta get the hell out of here!
We might get cooked. These guys took too long. I don't know what the hell they were doing.
An ally needs your help.
How did you get
Don't
cooked?
know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in.
Pitiful. Such is the way of human pests.
1v1. Yeah, bottom right this for you.
Before we begin with one small deed, I am your confidant.
Walk on the time machine.
This is bad. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them.
Only one more left.
Woo! Got him! Let's go! That's how we do it out here, guys. If you want something done right, do it yourself. Tired of giving these guys a chance. Fuck it. Got the W. Who's that in the middle? Pass that on. You're good.
Long there, Gohan. I thought your friend there was going to give me more of a fight than this. Tell me something, you don't value his life more than the lives of your fellow android friends, do you? He was once your greatest enemy, and so what care would someone like you have for a monster such as this, am I right? And so then, I'm going to ask you again, since maybe now you are starting to get the point of all of this. Now tell me, where is your father and Vegeta? Unless you want me to blow this creature into billions of pieces, it would be wise for you to tell me before I rip into this blob some more, and so now tell me where they are. You can clearly now see that we are not here to play games with any of you, so start talking or more of your little friends are going to start dropping like flies. To where even then, before Gohan was even shown having to give Frieza an answer, where from out of nowhere Golden Cooler was from there shown stomping on down onto Gohan's spine by then telling him, maybe you weren't able to hear what he just said, so now this ought to help you. Now talk, Cooler shouts. Where are those Saiyans hiding? Where is your father if he isn't here? You're choosing to make this very difficult for yourself, monkey. To which even with Gohan now being shown screaming in absolute agony, where from out of nowhere, that was when Android 18 went on to address Cooler by shouting, hey, leave him alone, you monster! Or else what? You'll do nothing, and so shut your mouth unless you wish to take his place. No, Orange Piccolo says. She can't think of going in there alone to save Gohan. He'll tear her apart. Tell her to stand down now. No, she's going in, 17 responds. Don't do it, 18! In which, surprisingly enough, in a horrifying fashion, with Golden Cooler shown having to impale 18 by using his tail, it was just upon with 18 now being shown getting caught off guard by Cooler, where Cooler then went on to then tell her, you pathetic woman, you should have used whatever brain cells you had left and kept yourself as far away from this place as you could. What a waste. To which even then, in the meantime, while this was happening, when then venturing on over back onto Beerus's planet, we only from that point then see how Beerus was still shown putting Vegeta through rigorous amounts of training, as Beerus went on to address Vegeta by telling him, very good, Vegeta, you just cleared out 1 billion, and so let's go for another round just so we can make sure that we continue to strengthen that core of yours, with Vegeta responding, you want me to clear out another 1 billion sit-ups? Well, this shouldn't take too long then, I suppose. Wait a second. What happened, Beerus questions? You look distracted like you did before. Is there something that you aren't telling me, Saiyan? I'm getting a little annoyed with you constantly looking out at something. Cough it up, now, Vegeta. Well, it's just that for a while now, Vegeta says, I couldn't help but shake this strange feeling of there being something out there that was growing stronger within the shadows. And after keeping a close eye on what this could be possibly coming from, that's when I realized that this power that I was sensing wasn't coming from Kakarot, but it was coming from Frieza. And he appears to be on Earth with another equally powerful warrior, and so, without me there to help the others in battle, I'm afraid that he's going to destroy all of them. And call it what you will, but I know that there's just something different about him this time around, as he isn't the same as we remembered him being, with Beerus responding, oh, so that's what this is all about? Well, so then what do you plan to do about it since he's on Earth, Vegeta? Well, if you would excuse me, Lord Beerus, it's best if I go and deal with him myself, Vegeta says. And for good this time, with Beerus responding, so, fighting Frieza again? Oh, how boring. boring. Well, you may take your leave if you wish, but just remember something when you go back, Vegeta. Do not disgrace your title of being my apprentice again, do you understand? It's bad enough that this Black Frieza or whatever he called himself was able to put you down before, and so do not have this happen again, do you hear me? Especially since now you've surpassed all of the gods with this new power that you've achieved as well. Because if you go down to that bastard again, then you will be directly answering to me. Got it? With Vegeta responding, right, and so I don't plan to, not this time, he says. Oh, because if there is one thing that I will promise, is that I will make sure, on my honor, that Frieza and whoever he is with never see the light of day ever again once I get there. I have worked too hard and have devoted myself into doing everything that I could to break him. And so that is exactly what it is that I plan on doing once I arrive. And with Kakarot nowhere to be found, this just means that his sympathy won't be getting in the way of me destroying that fool for good this time. And so now where are you all? Just hang on, everyone. I'm on my way to you all right now. And I don't think you quite understand the dangers that you are currently in, Son Goku. The predicaments that you find yourself in here against me isn't going to be what favors you by the end of our fight. Because now that I know what you are trying to do, you are therefore completely left with no other options to use against me, and you know it, Budo says. And from here on, if you are foolish enough to believe that I am mistaken, then I welcome and challenge you to prove me wrong, and I will show you exactly what it is that I mean. Think you're going to be lucky enough to try that little stunt on me again? I'm starting to wonder, with Goku responding, yeah, well, I don't buy it, and so you have no idea what it is that I'm planning on doing here, Budo. It'll take more than head games to shake me here, and so I think you're starting to get a little nervous here. Or maybe, Goku continues, you know that you can't afford to keep me around much longer, which is why you are stalling, is that right? Well, I'm right here if you want to find out, and so if you're looking to end this, then how about we end it then, with Budo responding, if you insist then, mortal, but remember, it'll be your grave, not mine, Budo shouts. As he was only from there on shown having to fire multiple death rays directly at Goku, it was just upon Budo now shown having to do this where the Grand Priest went on to chime in, oh, he's a risk taker, this Goku is. Tell me, was his attitude like this when you trained him, with Whis responding, yes, but only when
right
back
now
into
we're
a corner it was,
watching a fan manga.
And I tried
It's
to
called
teach
Beyond
Goku
Dragon Ball
about the
Super, the
importance
entire
of
story
using
of
his
the top
power
5
the right
strongest
way,
warriors
along
in
with
the
the many
multiverse.
methods and chances that he has of
We're also
winning
playing
this
Dragon Ball
against
The
those he
Breakers, just waiting
faces
for the next match
outside
to
of
begin.
overpowering
We
them
just
if
won our
he
last
can't.
match.
Though there was something
stay
else that
tuned.
I was able to
Next
see
match to
come
begin.
from within, but I'm not quite sure on what happened to
Thanks for
it, but
dropping by.
in time I hope
you're
to
doing well.
see it, with the Grand Priest responding, something more you say? Well, interesting. And with, by the way, he seems to be deflecting Budo's death rays, it really goes as far as to show his tolerance for pain as well, with Whis responding, well, he is, and I couldn't be more proud to see him push back the way he is, though I only hope that whatever he is planning to do against Budo actually works this time. To which, surprisingly enough, as soon as Budo was now shown stopping midway and getting ready to blast Goku with a different blast, that was when Budo from there went on to then ask Goku, thought you were out of the fire, Saiyan? You better think fast or it'll be your head that goes next. Oh crap, he's switching his fighting tactic on the fly, Goku says. To which, from out of nowhere, the moment Budo was shown firing his blast off, with Goku shown having to barely move out of the way, it was only as with the others watching where Yoshido went on to chime in, oh, he knows now, damn it. Oh, that was close there. Hey, do you guys sense that too? Budo's putting more and more energy into his blasts now. About time, right? With Akuma responding, but at what cost if this Saiyan is going to try and avoid them now? With Goku being shown looking on down by responding, whoa, yeah, it's like I thought he would eventually do. He's putting more and more power into these attacks of his, which means I've got to watch it or I'm a goner. Oh, he's barely leaving any openings for me now because he he knows what'll happen if he does, and so I've got to try and stick and move here. But then, it was just the problem with Goku now being shown having to sense Budo on the move, where Goku went on to then say to himself, "Mo, he's on the move and closing in on me fast. Mo, he's picking up speed," to which as soon as Goku was now shown throwing a punch in assuming the position of where Budo was going to be, it was only upon Budo now being shown tricking Goku where Budo went on to then vanish by responding, "I knew you'd feel me coming, but were you anticipating me knowing you'd attack me, Saiyan? No, I don't think so, because your eyes weren't quick enough to see me move twice now, were they? Oh, so I see that you're starting to take me a little seriously here," Goku responds. "Oh, don't flatter yourself too much there, Saiyan. You're enough to get my blood pumping, but that's all." "Uh-oh," Yoshido chimes in, "I think Budo's got him now." But then, it was just upon with Goku now being shown surprisingly countering Budo by elbowing him in the stomach, was when Akuma from that point then went on to continue, "So of course not, the Saiyan tagged him again. Oh, it's like I said, you need to ground him and not give him space. So, do you still think I'm flattering myself if I knew where you were going to be?" Goku asks. To which from that point, as soon as Goku was shown placing his arm down and kicking Budo in the back of the neck, that was when Akuma went on to then continue, "Oh, this is getting very annoying to watch, especially since we all know that if Budo were to use his full power against the mortal, then there wouldn't be a need to even bear a back and forth like this. He would need to corner the mortal and keep him grounded, but Budo instead continues to give him space to move around in and use." "Oh yeah, you hear that, Budo?" Yoshido shouts. "You're giving him too much freedom down there like Akuma said. Are you sure you don't want to tag one of us in to go in there? And I promise that we won't make fun of you for doing it." "Oh, I don't need any of you to help me against him," Budo says. "All right, Goku, now you've done it." In which the moment Budo had now seen Goku's punch coming and instantaneously now being shown vanishing, it only had now appeared as though that Budo had a plan in using against Goku, as Goku went on to respond, "Oh darn, I felt that just now. Oh, he's starting to amplify himself more and more. Oh, his issue is that his pride is getting in the way of doing what is necessary for the sake of the battle," Akuma says, versus doing what is necessary for the sake of flexing his ego. And so because of that, now look, he better get his act together out there and fast, he says. In which from out of nowhere, the moment Budo was shown having to reappear behind Goku and kicking him in the ribs, it was just upon with Budo shown having to now take advantage of Goku, where Budo then went on to tell him, "What an amateurish mistake. You left yourself wide open, Saiyan. You should worry more about how you will hold on to this fight rather than try and figure out what my next move is going to be. Oh, actually now, as a matter of fact, let's see if you can figure out this one. I'm going to do what you tried to do," Budo shouts, "except I'll do it the right way. Round and round we go, mortal. Good luck finding your way out of this one. Now
Brandon,
get out of my ring." In which upon Budo now shown having to thrust Goku forward and literally having to now send him crashing through the stage, with even the Grand Priest now acknowledging how nasty this landing was, it was only upon Budo assuming the position of victory where Budo then went on to continue, "Yes, that's right, and so out you go. He's gone. Serves that monkey man right after he tried throwing me out by using cheap tactics. It's like I said it would be. You lose, Goku. And so he's good as done, right, Grand Minister? Please do tell me that he's weeping up there with the rest of you following his pathetic loss," with the Grand Priest responding, "Well, actually, Budo, he's not up here with us." To where lo and behold, as Goku was now shown still in this fight by being shown clutching onto the side of the ring, it was just as Goku was shown continuously fighting for his survival where Yoshido went on to question, "Hey, what happened? I can't see anything. Where's the Saiyan? What happened to him? Is he dead? Did he survive?" "Oh, he's still in this battle," Akuma says. "He's hanging on to the side of the ring." "You stubborn little foolish man," Budo went on to tell Goku. "Still refusing to accept your fate despite knowing you can't beat me, huh? Poetic, isn't it, Goku? This should be enough to blow you off the edge and into the void, so now let's see how you try and find your way out of this one. Now get out of my ring." In which upon the very moment with Budo shown having to fire down a barrage of energy blast yet again, it was only just before these blasts had gone as far as to make impact where Whis went on to then shout, "Oh no, you must avoid these blasts at all costs, Goku! You cannot place your faith into attempting to tank these head on, especially not now!" "Aw, damn, come on, now, there, Goku says. To which upon Budo's blast, now shown having to rain down all throughout the stage, it was just before Goku was shown getting hit by one of the blasts where Yoshido went on to comment, "Oh, did he do it? Did he blow the Saiyan into pieces or what? Oh, where's all of that screaming coming from? I can't see." Oh no, the mortal was able to move away in time, Akuma says, but it looks as though Budo was still able to catch him upon his re-entry. Oh, this mortal certainly has experience in battle because he is able to find a way out before the blast made contact. Oh, not a chance, Goku went on to emerge by shouting, "Not by a mile, Budo! I thought you said you'd be taking me out. Well, guess what? I'm still here and I'm still standing. So now what are you going to do?" Goku questions. "If that wasn't your best shot, then come on down and show it to me then. I'm not afraid of you or your power, so now bring it on and let's finish this." Well, it looks like this power-up of yours also did a number in making that mouth of yours run a bit more than it should, Saiyan. "Yeah, so come and do something to shut it for me then," Goku responds. Whoa, uh-oh, and there they both go, Yoshido chimes in. "Oh, everyone brace yourselves." In which seconds later, with both Budo and Primal Ultra Instinct Goku now shown colliding center stage, not only was the entirety of the No Realm shown shaking under the tremendous pressure of this attack, but it also appeared as though the entire ring that both Budo and Goku were fighting on was also shown having to collapse, in which with everything now being shown having to shake under the pressure, that was when the Grand Priest went on to then chime in by responding that this was surely a battle that I couldn't have even dreamed would take place, but if what I suspect is to be taken as true, then this looks to be it, as the spirits of both warriors appear to be burning with the passion and desire to eliminate the other, he says. And I think they both now understand, and so let's see what their next move will be down there, with Akuma responding, and with the stage torn to pieces, this only gives Budo the edge since it limits the Saiyan's mobility in allowing for him to move freely down there without Budo being in his way. Yes, this is your moment, Budo. Finish him off now! If you allow for him to continue to fight any longer, then he will find a way to overtake you by tricking you with his tactics, just like how he tried to do so before. And so this is your chance to crush the fool and be done with it for good, as Whis went on to also respond, "Whoa, I'm afraid Akuma is right, Goku. And if there was ever a time to settle this, then now is that time while you're still able to." To which upon both Budo and Goku now shown having to break away in landing on their own separate pieces of floating rock, with the two now also shown having to stabilize themselves before continuing, that was when Takiro went on to add, "Watch closely, this will decide it." "Oh, really now, is that so?" Yoshido questions. "Well then, this ought to be one for us to pay attention to," as Budo went on to respond, "You truly are the most persistent and most stubborn little creature that I had the experience of encountering, Goku. I'm truly convinced by now that you honestly have some kind of a death wish that you are waiting on, but that's neither here or there at this point. So, in honor of this battle that you and I have waged up until now, it's time that I put this all to an end and show you the depths of what I'm truly made of. Up until this very point, my one and only goal was to break both your mind and your body, and to that, I did. However, I never wanted nor had the need to go all out solely because I never needed to, and so now that I see what you're all about after transforming, I think it's time I take the chains off and show you what I'm truly made of. And I doubt that you will have what it takes to stop it. You never stood a chance," with Goku responding, "Wait, seriously? So all of this was only a small fraction of your true power? That's right, you rotten ape of a man, and so since conventional means won't be cutting it, then I'm just going to go back to my original plan and kill you where you stand. And unless you can somehow muster the strength to try and contend with what I'm about to do, then you're as dead as you look, Saiyan. So call it what you will. This little game of ours ends now. So just try and stop me if you want. It won't make a difference," Budo says. To where from that point, as we then see how Budo was in fact actually meaning business by from there being shown powering up, that's when Whis went on to chime in, "Oh no, Goku, it's what I feared would happen. Budo's really looking to go through with his goal of obliterating you for good this time. Oh, since Goku wasn't able to wring Budo out, too much time has been wasted, I'm afraid." "Well, there we go," Akuma responds. responds. This was what he was supposed to do from the very beginning of all of this. It's about time Budo squashes the little worm and be done with him for good. So this is done, as Yoshido went on to lean forward by responding, "Oh yeah, now we're talking. Smash that Saiyan like the little bug that he is, Budo. Hey, you think he's going to use it? You think Budo's going to use his Omega Blaster attack?" To where with Goku now being shown shielding himself and getting the opportunity to experience Budo's power for himself, that was where Goku went on to then comment, "Oh, wow. In all of my years, I never would have thought to face off against someone who had this much raw power that dwelled within them. Wow, he really wasn't bluffing. This is really it. And so if I don't find a way to get around him, then I'm finished. Oh, and if this is what the fifth strongest is made of, then I can only imagine what the other four can do too. Oh, I devoted my entire life into making sure that I had the strength to always fight back," Goku continues, "even if the odds were greatly shown stacked against me, and so time and time again, I always found a way to pull through, even if it was sudden or within the moment. And though I can see now that Budo is still much stronger than I am even now, I can't let him break what I've worked so hard for to obtain no matter what. They're counting on me. They're all counting on me," Goku continues, "and so I can't let my failure be what results in their own destruction. I do anything and everything to protect them, to fight and protect the world that I call home. You aren't the first, and I'm certainly sure that you won't be the last to stand in the way of what I fight for, Budo, but if I lose to you now, then everything I've worked so hard for would have been for nothing. My family is everything to me, Chi-Chi and Pan. Your purity is what gives me hope, the light that always shines through the darkness. I could never let anything happen to you both and my boys, Gohan, Goten."
All right, let's try to get another W. We won our last match. Why is this guy coming right here, bro? Beat it, dog. Lost someone. It's not good. This match is not looking good already. How you do that? Someone found the A key. I'm just gonna head to B. Hopefully this guy sets that. If anyone went in the ship. Open all these boxes. We just hit level 3. I'm close to level 3 as well. Should save level green. You got him? Level green stood no chance. It's just around the corner. Down 2 people. These guys are gonna bang out. This match is not looking good. I'm gonna go look for the E key while he sets this key. We found it. Don't need one more transfer, I think. Fuck, not even, no chance, bro. No chance. Dead. In the game. Yo, what's up, Mac? How you doing today? Stay here, homie. I play one more match after this. We'll run to the store, then I'll stream again later tonight. Streaming for almost 2 hours now. Well, I'll be annoyed and just kill him right now. See, right there, I told you. Alright, bro, like, don't follow him. He almost hit him, you know. Match was waste. Hard to beat Broly, man.
You are both my rocks and the path that I fight for you to walk down. You are both what drives me, as well as those who also fight for the same thing on Earth. For those who refuse to back down even when they're at their weakest. I could never let anything happen to my home and those who count on me, Goku says. And so as long as there is air that flows through my body, let this be where I also reveal to you my absolute best, Goku shouts. Everything you are versus everything I am, Budo. To which upon Goku now being shown retaliating by powering up and looking as though he is about to respond in kind to whatever Budo was about to do, it was only as this was shown going on where the Grand Priest went on to then comment, and as I expected, Goku looks to also want to respond here by giving Budo everything he has as well. And it's quite the scene to witness unfold, especially since Budo, let alone any of the other four, have ever encountered a mortal such as Goku in their lifetimes before. And so I wonder if whatever Goku is about to do will be what shocks us all. With Whis responding, he seems to be channeling his power and focusing it within his hands. Oh, the Kamehameha perhaps? No. This appears to be something different, with the Grand Priest responding, and I think it is, but will it be enough is the question, Whis. And of course, with the stage torn to shreds, they don't have much of an option here. But so now, before they settle this, tell me, one last time, do you still believe that you're student will be able to win, with Whis responding, well, despite knowing what both warriors can do along with their willpower, yes. I believe that Goku can do this, Whis says, as I don't think that he is without a plan here, so I will be with him all the way through, with Budo shouting, Omega Blaster! Come on now, Goku shouts. This has to work. I knew I should have practiced this with Whis when I had the chance, but now's not the time to panic. Let's see if this doesn't end up killing me in the process. The power of the Dragon Fist merged with the power of the Kamehameha. Please don't let out on me now when I need you. As Yoshido went on to respond, hey, look over there. This Saiyan's also going for something crazy here. And just what the heck is that? With Akuma responding, his body is struggling to adapt, which means that he is likely merging something together in order to create one attack. To which upon Goku now being shown stabilizing his attack, that's when Goku went on to then respond, yes, I got it! Almost there, come on, full power! And now, Goku, you will learn what it means to know your place in this world, Budo says. You will fail again, with Goku responding, yes! I got it! And now, here we go! I won't fail! Too bad! You lose, Goku! Now die, Saiyan! Dragon Cannon! Oh yeah! Look at the size of those beams down there! Yoshido went on to lean in by shouting, well, this is it, boys! One of them is bound to give, and I know it'll be the Saiyan! To which upon that very moment, with Goku's White Dragon Cannon attack now shown colliding with Budo's Omega Blaster, this itself had now gone as far as to create a gigantic beam struggle within the world of Void, as the Grand Priest went on to chime in, oh goodness, a white dragon? Oh, how truly amazing from them both, but this now looks to be it, Whis. Neither Goku or Budo are willing to let up against the other here, and so this will decide everything. In a matter of moments, one of three outcomes are bound to happen that will decide this battle. The first scenario being, if neither of them lay claim to victory and they both have been eliminated from this battle, to which scenario 2, of course, being if Goku is the first to fall after having Budo's power simply be too much for him to bear, nor of course lastly scenario 3, which would be the most surprising of the three, and that is of course to watch Goku actually overpower and wring Budo out for good, he says. Neither way this goes, it'll all come down to this. This was an amazing battle to witness, that much will go unquestioned, but I'm afraid unless Goku is able to overcome what is in front of him right now, then I'm afraid that he will lose. As with the sheer force of both of their attacks now shown destroying the entirety of the stage, it was only as the two were now shown struggling for supremacy where Yoshido went on to chime in, whoa, incredible! What an unbelievable display of power! Whoa, you better not let that Saiyan overpower you, Budo! It's bad enough that you gave him this much room to adapt and grow, and so you better blow that mortal away unless you want us to laugh at you for the rest of your days. Oh, listen to me, Goku, Whis went on to shout. No matter what happens, no matter how intense the pressure may be, do not let him break you, especially not here. Use everything you have and draw forth all of your power to win. He's way too strong. Oh, but I'm not going to fail. No matter how much power you have, Goku went on to shout. I've been here before, and if I could push through and win back then I will push through and win now, with Budo responding, look at you, you've completely lost your mind. Do you honestly think that you have what it takes to hold out longer in this than me? What's the matter? Is the force starting to be a little too much for you to bear, Son Goku? I can feel you slipping. I can feel your body beginning to crack under the weight of my power, Budo continues. You may hold out long enough to catch your breath, but it'll only be a matter of time before I overtake you. Yes, you still think I'm lying? Well, here, how's about I give you some more, Budo shouts. You're finished, Saiyan! You never stood a chance, and you never will, no matter how many of these transformations you undergo. no! It will never be enough to silence me! To which upon Budo now shown having to use even more power and slightly being shown pushing Goku behind, it was just as Goku was now shown struggling to maintain his composure where Akuma went on to chime in, "That's right, Budo, his entire body is trembling from the weight of your attack, and so now finish the job! The platform beneath him is starting to break, so now do it!" With Yoshido responding, "Oh, this is so good! That mortal's body looks like it's about to explode from how tense it is down there. Oh, I can barely sit still over here from all of this excitement. Budo's got his number. Too much? You should have listened when I told you a long time ago, Saiyan. And so you will either fry your body and burn to death or be blown into the void," Budo went on to shout. "But I'll still be kind enough to ask you one more time, Goku. Do you give up? Do you quit? If you accept and give up now, then I will let up and spare you the humiliation. So now what's it going to be?" With the Grand Priest chiming in, it's a very tough call to make here, especially since Budo hasn't already dropped the Saiyan out by now, nor killed or knocked him out. I wonder, with Whis responding, "Don't let the force of this struggle be what breaks you now, Goku. This was the exact reason on why you trained with me. So now push through this pain and overcome his efforts." With Goku responding, You still don't get it, do you? You still aren't able to see beyond your own pride that I would rather accept death and die before I would ever quit and give up in a fight that involves life or death. Yeah, sure, I'm teetering on the edge here, but even if the odds are shown being stacked against me, I will never let that be what breaks me.
We found a
Not
match.
then,
Should start
and
in 2 minutes.
certainly not now, Budo. And so my answer is no. I will not quit. With Budo asking, "You what? No? Wait, what's going on with his power? He has more? 5th strongest in the multiverse or not? Stronger than me or not? I cannot and will not lose!" To which, surprisingly enough, with Goku now shown having to exert even more power by pushing Budo back even more, it was only upon Goku now being shown doing this where Yoshido went on to respond, "You've got to be kidding me. The Saiyan still has even more power left within him to push Budo back? Are we still allowed to change our bets here? I think I'd want to change mine in favor of the Saiyan now that I'm seeing this." With Takuma responding, "Oh, you've lived so much longer than this mortal, Budo. So how is he able to give you this much trouble? Obliterate him like you were supposed to do and stop allowing for him to push back." "Hey, look over there," Yoshido responds. "He's being pushed towards the edge of the platform that he is on too, and it's breaking." I am amazed to see how both warriors are extremely resilient in their efforts of not falling to the other, and dare I even say, the Grand Priest chimes in, the first time that something like this has ever happened with Budo, as Budo went on to respond, "God, just how in the world is this Saiyan able to still conjure up and use this much power? Where is he getting all of this energy from? It's not possible. Yet he's still not willing."
Guys, last match. I'm gonna run to the store, do what I gotta do. I'll stream again later tonight.
Can you hear me?
Flying Nimbus!
Trunks, I've set a super time
Good name,
machine,
Jesus.
as well as a crate of
God.
supplies. Here's how to launch. Find the power keys, then place them in the right spots.
Anyone, please! Someone! Thank you so much! Someone! Help me! Help me! Thanks!
Find some keys.
Flying Nimbus!
You found a power key. Go
slot it.
Someone, anyone, please!
That's a new power key. Place it now.
Thank you! Thank you!
I need help. Hey, great! You found another
Where is
power
this guy?
key. Use it quick.
There.
Gotta get the hell out of here! Flying Nimbus!
This is bad. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them.
Seesaw right up there.
Great! You know what to do with that key.
Save this guy. Yeah, we play it.
Get up!
Thanks!
That's a new power key.
We found all the
Place it
keys.
now.
Just have to plant them now.
Stay calm. Stay calm. Flying Nimbus! Oh, man.
Someone crying. Let's check this. No one's sending this E key. We're just wasting time. We don't want him to get to level 3.
Holy hell.
Two, three, 4, 5, 6. There's it. I swear it's like I'm playing this game by myself. Got 5 Dragon Balls so far. I need to set this key. Time machine's about to come.
The startup system for the super time machine is ready. Head there now.
Imagine if I didn't set that key, how wrong it would still be over there. trying to get the Dragon Ball, but just jumping right here.
Done!
It was a baby Raiden.
No one does this to me!
Yo, William, what's up? Unfortunately, this was the last match. I'm gonna stream again in 4 hours. I'm gonna go run to the store, go make dinner, and I'll be back. Appreciate you dropping by. But yeah, guys, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in 4 hours. Hey guys, have a good afternoon or good evening. Peace. William, you came late, man, but I gotta run. Make sure you turn your notification on. See you later.